Namaste, Soul Family. This is take 2 of a video that I I did not too long ago, a while ago, as a matter of fact. But I feel like I want to talk about energies. Currently, Mercury is retrograding in the sign of Pisces. What does that mean? Well, first, let's look at Mercury and Pisces. What energies they possess and what they entail. Mercury, it is the closest planet to the sun in our solar system, in the Milky Way galaxy, and this sign governs communication. The reason why this sign governs communication is because it is a peripheral sign. It is a sign that governs the nervous system and the way our brains work. Pisces, the planet that governs the sign Pisces, that's Neptune. And it's a very dreamy planet. Hence the dreamy Piscean. But on a larger scale, Pisces, the energy of Pisces have so much to deal with our subconscious. And when you really put the energies of Pisces along with the energies of Virgo and Gemini, the Mercurian energies, it's a beautiful scheme. And I say this because I can already see what this is doing for people and will do for people upon completion. Now, retrograde means backward. So, when a planet retrogrades or a celestial body retrogrades, they seem to be moving in a backward motion, but not really. And this is really energetically unseen to the physical eyes. But what it represents is reflection. Maybe you missed something while Mercury was direct. So let's take you back to something that you missed. Now that's really what retrogrades do. They're meant to be moments of hibernation, of reflection and introspection. And for our brains to be reflecting on the subconscious, because that's the equation right there, that tells me that a lot of things gonna be coming out of the closet for a lot of people. A lot of us are gonna remember past traumas, childhood traumas that we didn't even knew we had. That we didn't even know we had. Certain things that happened during childhood that we seemingly forgot, but we never really forgot because everything is stored in the system. Nothing is deleted. And even with your computers and your phones, you think that you can really delete something from them? No. There is always a way to recover information. Though they're unseen to the eyes, these methods and these information, they may seem unseen to the eyes, but they're still there. So all the memories that we couldn't dissect, we couldn't understand why they made us feel a particular way, they're being resurfaced during Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So that now that we have the capacity and the understanding of certain things, being on the road to enlightenment, we are now more able to dissect them and not be destroyed by them. Because I bet most of y'all, if not all of y'all who will be watching this video, have been through hell and back. So what this is gonna do is to give us a peace of mind. Why so much suffering? Why all the hardship? Why all the chaos? Why all the envy, all the strife, all the holding down, the setting backs? Why? That's what Mercury in retrograded in Pisces will do for y'all. It will answer all them whys. Why? Well, there you go. So pay attention to the signs around you, in and around you. Dreams, epiphanies, songs, even the very conversations that you're led to have. Or led to hear. So pay attention, observe yourself from an outsider's perspective. Be the person looking in on yourself in a loving way because you are yourself. You are not the feely feels. You are not the thoughts that come and go. But do you know what you are? You are that essence, that consciousness, observing all of that. Observing the feely feels, observing the thoughts coming in and out. And when we are at that place, that beautiful place where we are outsiders and insiders at the same time, the consciousness looking in on ourselves, we master air, the sword's energy. We master that. You become a queen of air. You move from a prince or a princess of air to a queen of air. Someone who mastered balance so well because you look at yourself from an outsider's perspective, so you see all the bullshit that you be going on with. You discipline yourself. You know what that takes you to? What level? Justice. You become an earth angel. Someone bestowed with the gift of karma. You are then at a level where you are a judge, not a systematic judge, a spiritual judge. So when you say tower crumble down, tower will crumble down. Because you know why you say tower crumble down. You're not saying it out of envy. You're not saying it out of guilt or remorse. You're not saying it out of mere ignorance. You have become a judge. Be the outsider looking in on yourself. That's always been a great tactic of self-discipline, because perspective is everything. If you're always inside of yourself, you never see what's on the outside of yourself. That's so fucked up that other people cannot stand or cope with. That is really unbearable, unfair, unjust. We all struggle. We all got our own demons. And that is why you don't look for saviors in people, because they have their own demons. And that is the problem with the Christian church, the church. Let me just say that. Because we just think that there's some people who don't got problems, who are stronger than us to bear all our problems. And so we take it to the pastors, we take it to the bishops, evangelists. We take it to them people. Well, they've got their own shit. No wonder some of these people are fucking crazy and nuts and perverted. Because, like, fighting their demons, and most of the time nobody asks them if they're fucking okay. Because once people have you as a superhuman, you gotta always be okay. And a lot of these people, these spiritual, so-called religious leaders, they take on way too much for themselves. And they don't even know the right way to purge. So they keep taking in all them demons, other people's demons, plus their own. What do you got? A motherfucking monster. It's true. Jesus did all that he did to show us that, not to show us that only a selected few can do this or that. It was to show us that all men can, if they follow the path of balance. Because the same Bible tells us that we shouldn't be over righteous. For all the people who think that you can't be holy enough, you can't be too holy. Yeah, you can. The Bible said that. That's when you become an idiot. Wanting people to love you so desperately. And that's another trauma for another day to be discussed, because like a lot of people, they don't love themselves. A lot. I feel like more than 50% of the world's population, and I feel like I'm just underestimating that. I feel like it's like at 75% or so of the world's population that is really unhappy with themselves and really don't love themselves. There are certain things you don't do when you love yourself. And, a lot of people tell themselves that they do. And, when you go through the checklist, it don't even add up. Self-love is not selfishness. Because I feel like people got that twisted. I see a lot of selfish memes on social media that supposedly represents self-love. And that is why you gotta travel this path on your own, because their truth ain't your truth, my truth ain't your truth, and will never be. There's the foundation, which is balance. But there are all kinds of things built upon that. Hence the rainbow, the variety of colors in the rainbow. Right? So, yeah, I feel like I want to put an end to this video. I am going to be recording another video. So, rest a lot during this retrograde period, and also drink lots of water, kids. I feel like Mercury will be pulling on a lot of us, making us feel irritated if not properly hydrated, and a lot of phobias may arise, but hang on. Say positive affirmations daily, or thrice daily would be even much better. Especially if you have Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and or Pisces at any prominent placement in your chart. And the new moon coming up is also gonna be in Pisces. A lot of Piscean energies, a lot of subconscious shit we're gonna be dealing with throughout this first quarter of the year. So hang on. It won't be a rough ride, but it's gonna be a shaky one. Namaste.